Is that one that you can like get touched? Do like who we think is who we'll do all right, well fuck. Let's do like a you know.
Okay, sure. Well, it's not like this is like a ridiculously good product. It's kind of, but like podcast-wise, there's way better podcasts going on.
I say kitchen, you say talk. Kitchen.
Talk!
Woo! All right, episode 3 officially. So, got your boy Mike Huckin. Yeah, the boy Chase Nickerson. Let's go. We're gonna talk about AFC playoffs, mid-season, seeing half the season. We'll discuss who's the top dog from this point.
Start with AFC East.
Do you want to go? You just want to do like, who do you think's gonna get the number 1 seed?
Oh, come on. Well, that's New England.
You think they're still gonna? Their schedule gets a little tougher.
Dude, like the hardest game is this week.
Yeah, I know.
Hardest game of the whole season is probably this week.
Yeah, we'll do Patriots number 1. I'm fine with that.
Patriots number 1.
Pretty locked in. Do you think they go undefeated?
You know what? I gotta say yes. The Patriots go undefeated.
Dude, I'm bold. I'm saying they're undefeated, man. I'm locking it in.
Oh shoot,
100%.
Yeah, I would say. I'll say that.
I don't think there's a team that can. Dude, they're playing their best football I think that we've ever seen.
No, not on offense.
Almost, dude. Their defense is insane, and they're just like, at no point have they ever even come close to losing this season.
Yeah, they have.
Against the Bills?
Against the Bills.
I think that was just a close game, but I don't think that they were ever going to lose that.
Well, that's kind of what a close game is, right?
I guess.
I don't know. I guess the Bills. I mean, the Giants kind of gave them a little bit.
I feel like the Patriots are just getting everything they want.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing. They are getting a little bit more healthy on offense. They kind of start the year with a lot of injuries on their offense. And the fact that they're getting healthier as the season goes on, just because they play super tight,
Speaking of the Patriots offense, the Josh Gordon deal.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They just released him. Where'd he go? The Seahawks?
Yeah, he's on the Seahawks now.
Seahawks.
I mean, I don't know. He doesn't even do anything for them anyway, though.
Yeah. We were too hyped about him in the beginning of the season. I think we predicted that he was going to be like a top 10 receiver.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that?
You said that you said he was going to get 3 touchdowns in the first 4 weeks, and I said he was going to be a top 10 receiver.
How many touchdowns did he get, though? He must have had like 2 in the first couple weeks.
I think he only had 1. He had like.
He only had 1. Oh man.
He had some big games, but he wasn't getting into the end zone. And then he just got, he just went away.
He got hurt.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, it's not funny, but yeah. That's wrong.
It's funny that he got hurt, but our evaluation was quite humorous. All right.
Yeah.
Who's
well,
taking
that's kind of what happens with Josh Gordon.
Yeah. At least he's not doing drugs.
At least he's not doing drugs.
All
he's
right.
still good, man. He just got hurt. I like Josh Gordon.
No, he is, dude. I would honestly see. I think the Lions had interest in him. Did you hear anything about that?
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
I thought the Lions had interest in him. Basically, like all the teams, they said like 9 or 10 teams, almost half the league, was interested in him.
I mean, it makes sense.
Once they released him, I think he's like
he can be good.
Yeah. I think he has potential to have some success in Seattle. It'll be interesting. That'll definitely help Wilson's case for MVP if he can make some magic happen with him.
I think he'd be good. I think he'd be good down there. Yeah, I mean, if he can just stay on the field, for any reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, second seed in the AFC. Who you got?
Second seed, I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs just because of Patrick Mahomes will be back, and they only have like one or two really hard games left.
Yeah.
Which is probably this week.
They play the Patriots, and they're playing the Vikings, and I am pretty sure that
those two are lost.
That Patrick Mahomes is not playing this week, so
he's not playing this week.
It's going to be hopefully as close as last week when they played the Packers, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't know if they'll get a win from the Vikings. Vikings are pretty hot still.
Yeah,
playing a pretty good football.
The only other team that I can see making it is probably the Ravens. Ravens are probably the other team that could, because they're ahead of the Chiefs right now, and the Chiefs are probably going to lose today.
Yeah.
But the Ravens have a tough schedule kind of coming up.
Yeah.
Today they play the Patriots. And then they got the Texans, and then they got the Rams, and then they got the Niners, and then they got the Bills. So they're having a tough schedule.
Yeah, it's not what they were hoping for.
So the Chiefs are probably going to lose 2 more games. So they'll have outlast. So they'll probably win 11 games.
Yeah.
I don't know. 11 games isn't. It's usually not good enough to get the second seed.
11 games might be stretching it for a second seed, but also the AFC is not the NFC. It's way worse. It's way worse. There's only 3 or 4 teams that. I mean, you're looking at, are you bought into the Bills right now? Are you sold?
No, but I am. No, the Bills can't win second seed because the Patriots are going to win that division.
No, they can't win the second seed, but I was going to say there's only 3 to 4 teams. I'm thinking Patriots, Texans, Chiefs. Those are 3 teams that are in the Super Bowl race. And I would say that the Colts are right on the outside looking in.
I was going to say Colts, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that they're on the same level as them. Even though the Colts beat the Chiefs, I still think that they're just like a tier under those 3 teams. Patriots are a tier above the Texans and Chiefs. I feel like the Texans and Chiefs are about even.
Mhm. But I think the Colts could make second seed though because their schedule is ridiculous.
Yeah. How crazy is it that the Colts and the Texans are both in the same division and those are top 2 teams this year?
It's actually a good division. Everybody's 500. Jags and Titans are both 4-4.
Yeah.
So it's a hard fought division.
Yeah, the Titans are just, I can't believe they're 500. They seem so bad.
They're crazy.
Then you look at them and they're just wow, that's a tough team to play. You don't want to play them.
They are just exactly what the Buccaneers are in the NFC because they win the games they're supposed to lose, and then they
minus
lose the games they're supposed to win.
Yeah, minus the exciting, explosive offense.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, dude. Sometimes they have a rusher with 250 yards all of a sudden.
That's true.
Titans go crazy on that sometimes. But yeah, the way they win is they always win games 13-9 for some reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but so I'm gonna Patriots probably win the first seed. I'm gonna have to go with. I can't deny the Chiefs for the second seed, so I'm going to go Chiefs second seed. And then third seed probably, oh man, it's just going to be so close between the Ravens and whoever comes out of the AFC South. Because I think the Texans beat the Jaguars this morning, or if they haven't won yet, they're about to. So the Texans are going to be 6-3, but the Colts will still be ahead at 5-2.
Right.
So,
you know what? It's tough. I think
But
I'm
here's
gonna
the
put
thing.
the Texans as the second seed.
I'm not going to put the Chiefs. I disagree with the Texans because I'm going to pick the Ravens. Just because
As the second
they have a
seed.
few tough, as the second seed, they have a few tough games. They have like half really hard games, but the other half are dead easy. They have Bengals, Browns, Steelers, Jets. So if that's 4 wins for sure, because their division is garbage. They're the worst division.
Yeah.
And so they have to just beat like 2 tough games. If they can beat one of the other 2 tough games, they win 12 games. So I think that
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. I'm not sold on the
I think
Ravens
the
right
Ravens
now.
can do it.
Yeah. That is a good way of looking at that. I like what I'm seeing from the Texans though. I think I'm gonna stick with them as second seed. I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs as the third seed.
So Ravens is 4?
Ravens 4. Oh man, do you put the Ravens over the Colts though? It's just.
The Ravens, they won the division.
But then you got to factor in, like, are the Bills real, and are they going to keep winning these games? They have a pretty easy schedule too. I mean, they still play the Dolphins and the Jets again, and
Well, they would have to be a 5. They would have to be a 5 or 6 seed, yeah. They can't be anything higher than a 5 or 6.
They can be a
They
3
won't
or
win the division.
They can be a 3 or 4.
Oh, can a wild card do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong.
Well, maybe not.
I think the first 4 division winners are the 1, 2, 4 seeds, and then the 2 wild card spots get the 5 and 6
true.
spots.
That's true. Yep.
Right?
So yeah,
Okay.
we'll go. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna go Patriots, Texans, Chiefs.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go, I guess I'd have to go Ravens right there, huh?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, so Ravens 4. And then, damn, I'm going to go, how many more games? I mean, damn, what do you think the Bills finish with?
I mean, it's the Bills. They could lose the next 8 games.
They could totally lose. I mean, the Browns can still go 9-7 and get in there.
Their schedule is paper soft. The only tough games is at Cowboys, at Patriots, and then they fight the Ravens at home. Those are the only tough games. Everything else is Browns, Dolphins, Broncos, Steelers, Jets. So they could win. They could win 12 games.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Colts, Bills. I think I'm going to keep the Bills in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
It's tough to think that the Bills are going to maintain.
It kind of goes against
defense, but it's just we haven't seen this before.
Their offense is so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think my seeding is Patriots, and then I'm going to go Ravens, and then I'm going to go Texans, and then I'm going to go Chiefs for the 4th seed, actually.
Okay.
I'm going to go Chiefs for the 4th seed, and then I'm going to pick the Colts over the Bills as well. I just you can't bet on the Bills quite yet.
Yeah. No surprise Browns entry to the 6th seed.
Yeah.
All right. So I think you had them winning the division.
I had the Browns winning the division. That is true. They have a very tough schedule coming up.
Have the Steelers even won a game? They've won 1. Maybe 2 now. Maybe 2 games
no, the Steelers are 3-4.
Are they 3-4? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've won. They've beat terrible teams.
Yeah.
Two of their wins are the Dolphins and Bengals.
A couple of solid running games. But yeah, okay. Do you want to go through that? Oof. Well, since we have both different seating, let's just jump to.
Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think's gonna win Super Bowl?
Yeah, let's see. Let's just say what we think the divisional round is gonna be, and then go to the. Ooh, what do you think? Divisional round championship, Super Bowl, and we'll just do both of ours?
Sure, you go first.
Okay, so the divisional round. So I would have, Patriots and Texans on a bye. So it'd be the Chiefs winning against. So let me see. So I had the Chiefs.
Are you doing it like that?
How would you
How about
do
you
it?
just say who you think going to the AFC Championship?
Okay, let's just do the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Patriots. Patriots will be
Probably.
in that game.
Yeah. And so for you, the Texans will only need to win one game to get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that I'm going to roll with the Texans. So Patriots.
So Patriots, Texans. Who goes to the Super Bowl?
Patriots.
Patriots. Controversial, but I agree.
Yeah. How about you?
All right, so mine would be, my two buys are, I had the Ravens second, I believe. Correct? Is that what I had?
Yeah, you had
the
Ravens as the second seed.
Okay, I've had Ravens. Okay. So yeah, Patriots and Ravens, but I don't know that the Patriots, that the Ravens necessarily make it there.
Do you think they get kicked in the divisional round?
I think they get beat by. I think the Chiefs are gonna. I don't care. Like as long as the Chiefs make it in, I think they're going to the AFC Championship. Like, as long as they get into the playoffs, which they're going to.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be. They're gonna be healthy and stuff. So I think it's gonna be Patriots, Chiefs, and dude, the Patriots could be defeated at this point. But man, oh man, I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
So
to beat the Chiefs.
It's really hard for me as a Chiefs fan not to put them in that game. But man, it's been hard to watch. It's been different this year from last year. There's not enough magic going around, and I feel like Deshaun Watson. You just watching this guy dude. He's got 16 passing touchdowns and 5 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, he's kind of got a little bit of a
he's an animal.
Kansas City last year.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Yeah, but
he's crazy.
Dude, they just lost J.J. Watt,
They did. I mean, their defense is not that great, and, the Chiefs' defense is worse. So,
dude, but here's the thing. I think the Patriots' defense, I mean, who has the best chance of beating the Patriots' defense? I think it'd be the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think it'd be the Houston Texans.
Yeah, I do agree. The Chiefs would have the better offense and weapons to be able to do that.
I'm going to say that the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl over the Chiefs again for the second straight year.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I think you kind of sleep on the Chiefs a little too hard because we haven't really seen them healthy since, like, week 4.
I know.
And that was their win against Detroit.
They have half of their starting defense. I mean, all their best players on the defense are injured. It's crazy.
Yeah. So they're going to get healthier as the year goes on, hopefully,
And then half of their offensive line is injured too. So not really helping on either side as well.
It's not a great situation to be in, but I think as long as they get into the playoffs, they have the best chance at beating the Patriots. But I'm still going to say Patriots win it.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on to the NFC.
Yeah.
Number 1 seed.
I'm going to go. Oh, man. This is actually impossible to predict.
The Niners
because
are undefeated still.
But the Packers and the Saints are better teams than the Niners probably, and they are 7-1.
Yeah, that's true.
I
don't really know. I think I'm gonna go with the Saints as the number 1, but I'm gonna go with the Niners as the number 2.
Niners is number 2.
Yep.
Interesting. They have a tough schedule coming up, too. The Niners play Seahawks.
They've played tough games, though. They've already played these tough teams. You know? They've played a game. They've played everyone in their division already.
Yeah, but dude, they play harder, people. They got to play. Okay, here. I'll just read it real quick. They got to play the Seahawks twice. They got to play the Packers. They got to play at the Ravens. They got to play at the Saints, and then they got to play the Rams.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
I would say
that's why
much
I would
tougher
put That's why I would put the Saints above them, because I think the Saints will probably beat them.
Mhm.
And that'll just give them a tiebreaker. They might have the same exact record. Yeah. So I'm going to give the Saints a little tiebreaker on them.
I'm going to put Saints.
But I think the 49ers could go in and kick the shit out of the Packers. You know, Packers are still banged up, and they don't really have – they're just good. You know, they're just a really good team. You got Rodgers playing like Rodgers. Aaron Jones they're having a little bit of that magic season, but I think that the 49ers, I mean, there's a lot of magic happening there too. So
There is, but dude, the quarterback play has not been great. His touchdown-interception ratio is, like, it's not that good. I mean, touchdown Jimmy Garoppolo thrown. He hasn't even thrown, like, has he even thrown? I don't know. I don't think he's even thrown very many touchdowns.
I think it's a little lower than you'd like at this point, but he did just have a 4-touchdown game last week.
He's thrown 13 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. That is regular as hell, man. You can't beat.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
mean, the rest
average.
of their team is jacked, but that's less than average. That sucks.
I mean, yeah, we're seeing a lot of the better quarterbacks not throwing interceptions anymore. So
Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees are way better than him. I'm picking both of them. So I would go Saints number 1, Packers number 2.
Damn.
Because yeah, that's what I'd pick. I think the Niners might not even win their division.
Oh, come on.
Over the Seahawks?
I think they're going to win the division. I think they'll win the division.
Seahawks just swoop in.
They can't.
The Seahawks beat them both times.
Last
Still got to play the Seahawks twice.
Yeah, last year they beat them both times.
Well, I'm saying we still got to play.
Oh, you're saying that that's going to happen? Oof, man.
No, I'm just saying that there's a chance. There's a chance.
Yeah. No, there's a real chance. I mean, that's going to be a really fun game. Those are going to be fun games to watch. Definitely.
Yeah.
But, man,
I think it's closer than most people think.
Okay, you're talking about this bad quarterback play, but they're still putting up 50 points, 45 points. I mean, they're killing people.
They are, but the Seahawks, the Packers, and the Saints all have easily like MVP level quarterbacks, and the Niners don't. And they all have good. They're undefeated, but they all have insanely good record, like 6-2, 7-1. Those are all those records tell the same story. I think. But they're all good teams, and so you lose some close ones and you win some close ones. But I think the Seahawks have a real chance to win that division.
Yeah, it's a real chance. I'm not gonna say that is. I don't think they will at all. I think that the 49ers will be the second seed. I'm gonna take the Packers as the third seed. And they could have the exact same record as those first and second seeds, honestly. So all three of those teams could be a 13-3 team, you know.
Yeah.
Or 14-2, you know, just something crazy. It would be wild if they all have the same record. That would be absolutely nuts. But I think it will be Saints, Niners, Packers, and then this is where it gets real tough. Like those are definitely the top three teams to me. But so I would have to pick. For the fourth seed, you have to go to what division would that be? We got
the
Saints, the
Cowboys?
Packers, the Niners.
Cowboys,
oh, yeah,
Eagles?
Cowboys and Eagles. Okay. Yeah, so Cowboys, I guess, would be my 4th seed.
Okay.
I don't think that the Eagles are going to get hot enough to be able to make it to the playoffs. I think they're going to miss the playoffs this year.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, who do you have your 0, 3rd, and 4?
So my number 1 is going to be Saints. My number 2 is going to be the Packers. My number 3, it's going to be the Seahawks. I got to see the Seahawks win over the Niners in that division.
All right.
And then I'm going to go Cowboys with the 4th.
Dang. So you put the Niners as the 5th?
The Niners would be the other one, yeah. But I think that the Seahawks and the 49ers could both have like 12-4 records or something like that. Or the Seahawks get it over them, or the Niners get it over them.
Yeah.
One way like that. So I think it's going to be super close. But I got to go with the Seahawks just because of Russell Wilson. And then, so yeah, Cowboys, and then 49ers is the 5th seed, and then the 6th seed, I guess right now it would have to be the Vikings.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So you're looking at, okay, so you're going to put the Vikings in over the Rams.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to do the Rams.
Yeah, that's a tough one to see. You got, I mean, and then, oh, man, the NFC is just crazy. So you could say that the Eagles can sneak in. You can say that the Panthers could sneak in, and, like, the Rams or the Vikings. I mean, all 4 of those teams.
I don't think the Panthers
better. The Rams and the Vikings are better choices. I think that I am gonna put the Vikings in the playoffs, and I'm gonna toss out the Rams. So I think my 6th seed will be the Vikings. My 5th seed will be the Seahawks. So we have the Seahawks and Niners split. Oh, no, we don't. You have the Packers as the 2nd seed. Who do you think's going to the NFC Championship game?
Well, I think the Saints are probably going to get there. Well, it's probably going to be between. Wow, this is so hard to predict. But I'd probably have to put. I don't know. The Packers just aren't healthy enough, I feel. I feel like the Seahawks or the 49ers or the Rams could go into the Packers and beat them. Just because they have more. I feel like they have a little bit more talent all over the field, at more positions. But, man, it's so hard to beat Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau in the playoffs. But somebody always does it, Every year it happens.
It does happen.
It happens every year. But
you feel like it's really rare, You feel like you can't beat them. But,
yeah, they have a little bit of a mythos around them when it comes to home games in Lambeau Field. But, man, I got to go. So Saints are going to the NFC Championship game, and then I'm going to go with the Packers. I can't deny them. So
you're going to go Saints Packers. Oh man, I think.
And then I'm going to say Saints win though. I'm going to say Saints win and go to the Super Bowl to play the Patriots.
Okay. Yeah, I think that in the beginning of the year, I think you might have had that exact same Patriots Saints.
Oh, did I? Okay.
I think you did, and I actually had the Chiefs and Packers. Or no, I had the Chiefs and Saints, but I had the Saints and Packers going to the championship. Oh, man. I'm not 100% sold on the Packers at this point in time yet, but like the Chiefs, they are going to be getting healthier. Devontae Adams has to come back eventually.
To be fair, playing an NFL football game every week is not a great way to get healthier, but
yeah,
like,
yeah,
we keep saying these teams are going to get healthy, but really they could just get more injured.
They could. That's very likely.
It'll give the injured guys more time to get healthy.
Yeah, I don't know if I see too many upsets going on. Like, I can't really.
I see a bunch of potential upsets.
But I don't know if I predict that the Seahawks get there. I think, obviously,
their
I think
offensive line is pretty pretty bad.
I think the Saints are going to get there. I don't see them missing it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Man, and then for me, it's really just who wins the game between the Niners and the Packers. For me, it'll be the Niners at home. Oh, God.
I just don't see Jimmy Garoppolo beating Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. But they could just go smash mouth football and, they could stop the Rodgers magic. Yeah, can you? I think I'm going to throw the Packers in there. And then, damn, you put them against the Saints. I think I'm going to go
Saints.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go Saints.
I don't think they can be cheated out of 3 playoffs in a row. I think this is the year.
Yeah, damn, I'm going to go, so Patriots, Saints, Super Bowl, which would be okay to watch.
2 of, the oldest guys in the league.
Yeah.
That would be an important game for Tom Brady because...
Do you get it? Yeah. Who wins that?
Well, that's the thing. Is
he's
going to
go for 6th ring, right?
7. He already has 6.
Oh, yeah. 7. The most championships, most rings ever in any sport. The most amazing athlete of all time. That's what he's going for.
I mean, he already has that title.
No, because Michael Jordan.
Oh, he does have 6. Well, dude,
Yeah.
come on. Then he needs to go back farther than Bill Russell. He's got 11,
But
that's
to
not. That doesn't
win
really
6 in the NFL is pretty freaking insane.
Yeah,
to
but
win
it doesn't make any
7,
sense.
dude, holy.
That's dude, 6 in the NBA is 2 or 3 in the NFL.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's amazing to win 6. If he won 7, the guy's been there.
Untouchable.
So many times. It's insane.
He wins a Super Bowl every 1 out of 3 years, essentially.
Dude. That's crazy. Man. Who do you think wins that game?
I mean, the Patriots do have, the best defense of all time right now.
But the Saints have a really freaking good defense, too.
They have a good defense, and their offense is way better. But Bill Belichick would get 2 weeks to prepare for that.
Yeah.
So, oh man, it's gonna be so difficult.
Bill Belichick is already preparing for that. That's the thing.
Yeah, you're right. He probably is.
Dude. Oh man.
I can't deny the Patriots, man. I can't deny them.
I want so badly to say that the Saints will win the Super Bowl, but I agree. I'm going to have to go with the Patriots.
I mean, he always shows up.
I would not be surprised if the Saints could win that. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
I know, yeah. If this game does happen, it would be crazy. But even when the Patriots lost to the Eagles that year in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady still had 500 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah.
So he always shows up in those games. I just can't deny it.
Yeah.
Can't deny it.
All right.
So that'd be the Patriots.
Who wins Super Bowl MVP? Brady?
Yeah, just almost by default,
Or
I think he didn't win it last year.
He might not win it, and it might go to Devin McCourty.
Over Gilmore?
McCourty has the 5 interceptions.
He does, but Gilmore shuts down. I feel like he has the most work interceptions.
Yeah, but whenever you're giving a MVP award, I feel like they just really
you got to give it away.
You
got to give away for stats in the actual game.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like just because McCourty has more interceptions on the season doesn't mean it'll happen for that one game. I would have to pick the better player. I'll go better player. Gilmore's the better player.
Gilmore's probably the better one. Yeah, I could see a Stephon Gilmore or a defensive player winning the MVP for the Super Bowl this year.
I can see that one guy.
If the Patriots win. If the Saints win,
if they do win.
Probably Breeze.
Yeah, probably Breeze. It could be Kamara. He could score like 3 touchdowns.
That would be awesome. If Kamara got it, that would be so cool.
You could do that. There could be an edge rusher on the Patriots to win it too if they got like 3 sacks or something. Like that Winovich guy. What's his name? Is it Chase Winovich?
Yeah.
He's like he's one of the sack leaders this year.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, that could be one of the things that happen. But okay, so what else did you want to review here? Any mid-season awards?
Do you want to do mid-season awards, or do you want to do like predicting the end of the season awards?
Let's just do. I mean, I think they're both essentially the same thing. Let's just predict who's going to win.
Okay, yeah. MVP.
That's essentially what it is. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, MVP for me. Well, I said that the Seahawks were going to win their division earlier. I think they really can. I really think they have a much better chance than it sounds. So I'm going to go with Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson has 17 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns. But he doesn't have that many yards for passing or anything. He's not tearing it up in yards. Yeah, he's not tearing it up in yards, but damn, 17 touchdowns, 1 interception, and 3 rushing touchdowns. He has the most passing touchdowns in the league right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's interesting.
There's no need to throw any more yards. He already scored.
Even if Mahomes were to, just come back, win every game and not lose, throw a bunch of touchdowns, blah, blah, blah. He's missed I think word is out, he's not going to be playing against the Vikings today. So he will
he's not. I read that.
Yeah, he will have 2 missed games now. And when players miss games, they tend not to give them the MVP like Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
It'll be different because Mahomes is missing the middle of the season. So I don't know if Mahomes can. I don't know if he has a chance since he's missing games. So I'm kind of writing him off. Wilson and Watson are the guys I'm looking at, and then maybe a Rodgers. Rodgers has 16 with 2 interceptions. He's second in yards a game. He doesn't have his starting. I mean, dude, he's playing like they're just signing these guys off the street, and he's throwing it to them. He's throwing it to the running backs. I mean, he's throwing it to anybody he can find. They're throwing fans on the field. You there?
Yep. I'm waiting for your answer.
Sounded like you're cutting out. I think that, I don't think the Seahawks I don't think Wilson will get it because he's not one of those top teams for my prediction. So I'm looking at Watson and Rodgers. And, dude, I think Watson's going to get this MVP.
What?
But we have to talk about Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's doing good, but
is there any chance? He has the second most rushing yards. He's got 343 receiving yards. So he's over 1,000 all-purpose. So he got 10 total touchdowns.
How many touchdowns does Dalvin Cook have?
Dalvin Cook has 9 rushing touchdowns and no receiving touchdowns.
Okay.
So, and then Aaron Jones has 8 rushing touchdowns and 3 receiving touchdowns. So he has 11 total touchdowns, but he doesn't even have 500 rushing yards yet. But he has 355 receiving yards. But I'm looking at McCaffrey because of all those yards, the 10 total touchdowns. I would be looking at Kamara, but he has missed more games. I think McCaffrey missed a game, but dude, if he finishes, so we're looking at, he's got 735 rushing yards right now. So if he replicates it, it'll be around the 1,400 mark. So I guess there's not really a chance, maybe.
I don't think there's any chance for him to win it, just because the storyline around him. He's on a mediocre team, and he gets a lot of touches. I mean, he's still crazy, but the storyline that like Russell Wilson's putting up, the storyline that Watson's putting up, and Rodgers, how they're overcoming these ridiculous challenges, and they're winning their team games. So I think all those three guys have a much better chance. And even outside of that, I think they're like probably Nick Bosa on the Niners. He's playing really good. I don't know if you could put him on McCaffrey actually. Nick Bosa only has 7 sacks, I believe.
Myles Garrett has 10 sacks. He only has 1 game without a sack.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
I feel like he's a defensive player that could have won it, but Nick probably can't win it right now. But
dude, Myles Garrett right now, he's on track for a 20-sack season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
He's not winning his team in games or anything.
No,
I think that's what MVP comes down to.
Right. So yeah, I'm thinking that for me it's between Watson and Rodgers, and I'm just gonna go Watson for now.
Okay. I'm gonna go Wilson. He hasn't won an MVP yet, so I think he can.
Yeah.
I think he can do it.
He's definitely a candidate.
Especially if he wins his division.
Oh yeah. If he wins the division, I'd be surprised if he didn't win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You want to do a defensive player of the year?
Yeah, sure.
Offensive and defensive?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably not as well educated on this one. I probably can't give the best guess or the best prediction, but I would probably have to go with. I'm tempted to go with someone on the Patriots just because that's more of a group effort, though.
Yeah.
Not going to have an individual shining star. Because Gilmore's so good that nobody passes to him, so he doesn't give him stats in his favor.
Right.
So there's that. But, like you said with Garrett, if he has a 20-sack season, and he has caught fire, I'd probably have to go with Garrett at this point.
I want to go Garrett. Yeah, just because he has 1 game where he has a sacked a quarterback. Only 1 game. That's pretty impressive. I just want to see him get it. I think is my.
You know who I think he has the best. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I think the person who could have the best chance of taking it away from him would be Jalen Ramsey on the Rams if the Rams made the playoffs with good defensive play.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Jalen Ramsey on the Rams is pretty crazy.
It's crazy that's happened, but he like you said, he's already missed a couple games. It's not like his stats are crazy for the games he did play. So,
yeah.
I mean, he did have a pretty crazy game with the Rams his first game. But
he did.
But yeah, I think he would have to have some crazy stats in the second half. So it's unrealistic, but that's my other guess, I guess.
Okay. For offensive player of the year, could you go Christian McCaffrey there?
Usually offensive player is most valuable player, but I could actually see it this year. They're not the same. But, I mean, they might as well be in most cases. But,
yeah,
when it comes – but here's the thing. I think the way Russell Wilson, he runs in touchdowns too. He has 3. So, the way McCaffrey pushes them in and receives them. So I think Russell Wilson would also win offensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Over McCaffrey.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that McCaffrey's having such a good year, but it's just not enough.
It's being overshadowed by.
Yeah, there's so many other people that are just crazy. So yeah, I'd have to give it to my MVP.
And let's not rule out Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, we didn't talk about him. He's in the conversation.
He's not throwing more touchdowns. He's probably not throwing more touchdowns.
He only has 11, and he's only got 3 rushing touchdowns. And we're looking at Deshaun Watson, who has 16 and 5, and Wilson, who has 17 and 3. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would have to go with Wilson for both MVP and offensive.
Yeah, and I'm sticking with Watson as well. Rookie awards?
Oh man, rookie awards. Why don't you go first for rookie awards?
I think I'm going to go Nick Bosa for defense. I think it's pretty clear. I don't know if any other defensive rookie really has a shot with how Nick Bosa.
No, probably not.
He's a freaking animal. And then for offensive rookie of the year, since quarterbacks, they just really take it over. I'm looking at Kyler Murray. He's 7th in passing yards. He's got 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and he has ran for 2 touchdowns. He's got, I think he's like top 5 in quarterbacks for rushing yards, 313. They're 500, aren't they? No, they're 3-5 now, I think. Maybe. They're either 4-4 or they're 3-5. Or no, they're like 3-5-1 maybe. So they have that tie game. But
yeah,
they're right around that 500 mark with the tie, and that guy he just barely lost last week by 3 points. He tried to make another fourth quarter comeback. No weapons. I think he's my rookie offensive player.
See, I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't really think that quarterbacks, they never win rookie of the year. It's always like a linebacker or a wide receiver or something like that for offensive rookie. Like, do quarterbacks ever win offensive rookie of the year?
Quarterbacks?
Yeah.
I feel like
I might be wrong.
If there's better quarterbacks, yeah. Sometimes the rookie quarterbacks don't do as good. I think if you look at this Cardinals team, though, I mean, they could be in a similar situation as the Dolphins if they didn't have Kyler Murray.
Yeah, that's true.
If they still had a Josh Rosen, I think you'd still be looking at a first or second pick in the draft. I think Kyler Murray is really, he's putting him in spots to be able to win games.
Okay. I was kind of leaning towards that Josh Jacobs running back from the Oakland Raiders.
Okay.
He's like the best rookie running back this year.
Things. Yeah,
he's got like 450 yards with 4 touchdowns. 4 rushing touchdowns anyway.
He has 4 rushing touchdowns?
4 rushing touchdowns, yeah.
Okay.
But
does Gardner Minshew get in here?
Not over Kyler Murray. Well, I don't know.
I would agree. And
I'd probably have to go with
Nick Foles coming back and taking the job. So I would agree.
Yeah.
Just
probably Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's probably the correct answer.
Okay.
I just wanted to bring up that Josh Jacobs. I figured he was doing. I don't know.
Who we
I
actually
feel like it's a little bit closer between those two than it looks, but
yeah, I think in the rankings, Josh Jacobs is a little bit higher than him, and then Kyler Murray right now. Actually, as far as rookies go, who we actually didn't talk about is Josh Allen, the edge rusher on the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's actually tied with sacks with Nick Bosa.
Is he a rookie?
He is a rookie.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Josh. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about him.
Yeah, he was the number 7. He was the number 7 overall pick.
I would still do Nick Bosa. That team is way better. But
yeah, because of the wins, I would go Nick Bosa as well.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool to see Josh Jacobs get that offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, I think that'd be crazy.
I think he actually has maybe a
That'd be
little
good.
better of a chance because the Raiders are a better team as well too. So maybe I'm gonna switch my answer and go with Josh Jacobs.
Oh, really? Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I think both teams have 3 wins.
No. The Raiders have at least 4 because they're second in the division. I know that
The
they're
Raiders are 3 and 4.
Oh, they're 3 and 4. Wow. Huh.
3 and 4. And then the Cardinals, I think, are 3-1. No, they're 3-5-1. Sorry.
3-5-1. Okay.
Yeah. So they both have 3 wins, but the Cardinals are a little worse.
Yeah.
I mean, the Raiders have a chance to make it to the playoffs. The Cardinals don't.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. I just think storyline-wise that the rookie quarterbacks never win Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's always a wide receiver or a running back.
Yeah. I don't think there's really.
Am I wrong on that? Am I wrong on that?
I think you're right. There are more of the running backs or receivers just because, like I said, the quarterbacks usually start slower. Start their careers a little slower. Oh, you know, that Terry McLaurin guy from Washington Redskins. He's a beast receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But they are terrible, and the quarterback situation is, dude, he's had 3 different guys throw him the ball.
I don't know that story.
Okay. Well, you should definitely check him out and look at him. Dude, the guy's going to be a monster in the league. He's a monster.
Good for him. Hope to see it.
Yeah. But, all right, I think we're going to wrap it up. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Cool. Yeah.
We got to work on our outros, probably.
Yeah, I haven't thought of an outro. I'm pretty good with the intros, but
we need like a button we hit, and then like an electronic one will happen. You know,
yeah. Well, I try to. Have you watched any or listened to any of them yet?
No, I haven't listened to them yet.
You should give them a listen, at least the beginning, because I've been taking like awkward parts of our conversation and cutting them up, and starting that for the intro.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of like funny. Like our first one,
that's funny.
When we were talking, we talked for like 15 minutes about like what we were even going to talk about, and it sounded just so stupid. And then at one point you said, you said, I don't know anything about football right now. So like I threw that in there and shit. Like, yeah. So I'm trying to make it like kind of funny, so people.
Yeah, no, that would be funny.
Yeah.
Well, we're not even being very funny right now, I guess. We're not even trying to be funny. We're being kind of genuine.
Yeah. We're still just feeling it out, but
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of just for